Mara had only been a Christian for 3 weeks, and every day felt like walking on a narrow bridge over deep water. She had loved Jesus at the quiet altar call in a small church, but when Monday came, her old habits followed her like shadows. At work, her friends laughed easily when they spoke carelessly, and old words rose to her tongue before she could stop them. At home, her Bible sat on the table beside her cup of tea, open to the Psalms, where she had underlined, "Teach me your way, Lord." Yet she still felt like a beginner who kept stumbling in the dark. One evening, after a long day, Mara visited Mrs. Bennet, an elderly widow from her church. The woman's house was small, warm, and filled with the scent of bread. Mara confessed, "I thought becoming a Christian would make me strong right away. Instead, I feel weak. I pray, but my prayers seem small. I try to change, but I keep failing." Mrs. Bennet smiled and poured her tea. "When a child first learns to walk," she said, "does she run across the room on the first day? No. She falls, stands, falls again, and each time her father lifts her, she learns trust." Mara looked down, "But I want to be better now." "Growth is the Lord's work in us," Mrs. Bennet replied. "Your part is to keep turning to Him. A new Christian is not a finished saint, but a seed. Seeds look small, yet life is hidden inside them." Then she opened her Bible and read, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." Those words settled into Mara's heart like rain on dry ground. She began to understand that her salvation was not held together by the strength of her feelings, but by the faithfulness of Christ. So she kept praying, even when her words were simple. She kept reading scripture, even when she understood only a little. She apologized when she sinned, forgave when it was hard, and returned again and again to the Lord who had called her. Months later, Mara was sitting in the same little church when a visitor asked her, "How do you stay faithful when you are still so new?" Mara smiled, remembering her early fear. "I don't stay faithful by being strong enough," she said. "I stay because Jesus is faithful to me." The visitor nodded, and Mara realized that what once felt like weakness had become the place where God's grace was most visible. The lesson is this: being a new Christian means learning to walk with Christ one step at a time, trusting that He who begins the good work will surely finish it.